Hi, my name is Mona, and I'm the Blind Traveler. Follow me along to see what adventures I'll get into today. Today, I'm in Lebanon.
Exploring the Tripoli Castle.
Hey guys, I'm coming to you from the Tripoli Castle. I have literally been driving by this place hundreds of times growing up. Every summer we'd come here. Never been inside until now. I'm 31 years old. But this place has a really interesting history. It was built by the Crusaders in 1100. It was taken over by the Mamluks in 1300. And then in 1520, it was taken over by the Ottomans. They stayed here until 1918 when they peacefully surrendered it to the French, when Lebanon was occupied by the French. But what was really interesting is every group of people used it as a fortification, basically, for defense. Now, me, as somebody whose family comes from this area, and our tour guide has actually history about this area, I find out. So my family, the Minkara family, comes from Bebek Tebeni, which is over there, like literally over there. And he says that they have been around for 200 years now. He thinks they immigrated from Turkey, which would explain why I'm like 51% Turkish. Also, you can see over there the mountains of the Cedars, and from there comes the river from the Kadisha Valley that we were there yesterday, all the way through here. And then if we start looking around, we see the old city of Tripoli with the old souks down there. And then you can see there's two green mosques, the Grand Mansour Mosque and the Grand, I forgot the name. But there's another mosque over there, and that mosque is built on Rome. It used to be a Roman temple, which I thought was really fascinating. They came and they turned it into a mosque. I'm coming to you from Tripoli, which comes from the Greek word Tripolis, 3 cities, Tarablos in Arabic. This is where my heritage is from, my ancestors, my family. It is really cool to be able to come back and see. We were able to see some Turkish cannons, like where they kept the horses. This place was a prison during the Ottomans. It just blows my mind, the amount of history that's here. So stay tuned. We'll be touring Tripoli today. Hey guys, I'm coming to you from a museum that was built inside of this castle, the Tripoli Castle. Here used to be the dorms of the soldiers of Raymond de Saint-Jean. This is where they used to sleep. This is where the dormitories. And then they basically turned it into a museum. They brought all the different artifacts from around this area that survived. And one of them is this cool Roman statue here. What does it look like?
Dude with a 6-pack, and then a little kid.
So, hope that was interesting. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm still here in the castle. So I'm standing here. If we look over there, I'm pointing with my cane. We see that this, at the Crusaders' time, that was a kitchen/dining area. During the Mamluk times, it was just a strategy room. Like they'd get together, have strategy. It was like just a place to have lectures and meetings. But during the Ottomans, because this whole place turned into a prison, they turned it into, do you guys see that hole? Am I pointing in the right direction?
Yeah, a little higher.
A little higher.
Very high. Yeah, right there.
See that hole, guys? They used to hang people from that. That's where the hangings occurred for the executions. Oh, man. Think of all the people who died. Anyways, with that, stay tuned.
Hope you enjoyed The Blind Traveler. If so, like and subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications. And if you're interested to see how I travel as a blind person, check out my series, Planes, Trains, and Canes. The link is listed below.